Good morning, everybody. This is Brian again. Today's day 24 of my P90X2 workout program. Today's workout was the X2 Mobility. Really liking this. It's a really slow pace. It's again, as I've mentioned before, some of my things I need to really practice mindfulness and relaxation when I'm here. So it's kind of a slow workout. I don't know if it's not really a workout that you get your cardio up, or you don't know how many calories I'm really burning for this one. However, it's a really good stretching after you've done the X2 core and plyo side yesterday. You are jumping, and on top of that, I'm moving a lot. I'm still running a lot, but the workout is really good for stretching the muscles. As I mentioned yesterday, one of the things I want to try to start doing is mentioning how I'm modifying some of these exercises. And the mobility, X2 mobility, I'm able to do probably 95% of the exercises. The one things that I don't do is when we're doing the yoga in the beginning, to get down and do the push-ups. Those are really hard for me. I'm noticing things like the upward dog and things like that where I'm getting down on my hands. Those are starting to get a little bit easier. My shoulder still hurts when I do those. I notice a big difference in the beginning when we do those, even doing the stretches with the bars. The difference between how loose it does make my body. I am able to move my shoulder a lot more frequently. A lot easier, with a lot more ease. There's still some pain involved in my right side. One of the big modifications I realized today is at the very end when you're doing the stretch angels on the rumble rollers. Because it's hard for me to move my shoulders all the way up and down. We're laying on the floor doing those. If I use a bar that I have, I can lay that with me, and then I can kind of use that to guide both of my shoulders going up and down. Some of the beginning stretches that we do, I kind of do the same thing, where if it's just like, or even in the yoga, for example, when you start to do the sun salutation, you're lifting your arms up. In order for me to hold both arms up over my head, I have the towel in one hand, so when I get my left shoulder up, I reach over with my right hand, I grab the towel, then I can kind of have my arms at a shoulder's length distance apart. And I think over time what that's going to do is help me to get that stability back in my shoulder, so this way I can hold it up there longer. I've noticed with some of the other exercises, like I've mentioned, if I go like this, I can hold my shoulders up pretty well. But to hold, to bring them both up and leave them up there, I can't do that. I'm noticing that I can hold on a little bit less and use my right hand and just hold on to some body part. And it's getting easier for me to do this. And I think over time it's going to keep getting a little bit easier. But again, I got to work these muscles out. I remember a year ago when I had my partial shoulder replacement surgery, I couldn't lift my right arm at all. Considering where I'm at now, as I've mentioned before, I don't have a lot of strength there. But before you get some strength, you have to get mobility because you can't work on it. So this X2 video I'm doing on my break day is really good. I'm thinking about incorporating this on Sunday when I do my second break, although I'm hiking that day. I think just doing all the stretches before I go out and go hiking is going to make my hiking a lot easier. Even reaching down and touching your toes when I first start doing this before the video, I can't reach all the way down. I can really feel my hamstrings pulling. But by the time we get done with the exercise and the workout, I can knuckle touch the floor, which is, really think about the stretching, and that's what it's meant to do. Please come back and see us tomorrow for day 25. Again, please keep watching. This is our training that we're going to do for the Appalachian Trail. And look us up on Facebook at hiking4wellness.com, and also check out our webpage and see how you can help. We're really starting to look for science school programs that we can kind of talk to along the trails. We've got several schools that say they want to talk with us. Don't have anything definite signed up yet, so we're going to kind of start working towards that. I think we have 96 days before we start our hike. In about 80 days or so, we're going to start going from California to the East Coast, and along the way we're going to do several day hikes and do like some 2-3 day overnight hikes. Please join us on those. We're going to post videos on those. We're going to do a lot of meditation practices while we're out there. We're just going to really kind of get one with nature as we go and kind of just find out what our destiny is supposed to be on this trail, because there's going to be lots of opportunities to learn and share what we find along the way. Keep watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.